Welcome back to the Department of Mysteries, your ultimate archive for the hidden secrets of the wizarding world. While the film adaptation of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets remains the longest movie in the entire franchise, a theater runtime can still only hold so much. Entire subplots, critical world-building lore, and chaotic magical moments were completely erased from the final cut by the filmmakers. Today, we are unlocking the archives once again. This is the complete collection of every major missing scene from Harry's second year, fully restored into a narrative audiobook experience. Don't forget to subscribe to the Department of Mysteries as we step through the veil and uncover the chapters the movies hid from you. Denoming the Burrow Garden. In the film, Harry's first arrival at the Weasley home is a brief, heartwarming breakfast where the dishes wash themselves. But the book introduces us to a chaotic, dirty reality of magical estate maintenance, the annual denoming of the garden. After sneaking back from rescuing Harry in the flying Ford Anglia, Mrs. Weasley punishes Ron, Fred, and George by making them clear the lawn. Harry, wanting to fit in, volunteers to help. These aren't the cute, painted lawn ornaments Muggles think of. Wizarding gnomes are aggressive, potato-like creatures with leathery skin, large bald heads, and razor-sharp teeth. To clear them out, the boys have to physically hunt them through the bushes. The method is brutal but effective. You catch a gnome by its ankles, swing it around in massive circles like a lasso to make it completely dizzy, and then fling it over the hedge so it loses its bearings and can't find its way back. Harry's first attempt is a bit clumsy, but Fred and George turn it into a full-on competition, launching gnomes dozens of yards into the air.
The real bookstore brawl. When Lucius Malfoy and Arthur Weasley cross paths inside Flourish and Blots, the movie keeps the confrontation strictly to a tense, icy exchange of words. In the audiobook, however, things get incredibly physical. The bookstore is packed with frantic parents and screaming Lockhart fans. Lucius Malfoy approaches Arthur, openly mocking his large family, his lack of gold, and his fascination with Muggles. He reaches into Ginny's cauldron, pulls out a battered second-hand textbook, and sneers about the pathetic company Arthur keeps. Driven past his breaking point, Mr. Weasley snaps. He launches himself forward, tackling Lucius Malfoy directly into a massive bookshelf. Heavy, leather-bound spellbooks come crashing down on top of them like an avalanche. A crowd of witches and wizards starts cheering and shouting, and the bookstore assistant runs around pulling his hair out. It takes the massive, towering strength of Hagrid to literally dive into the pile, grab both men by their collars, and rip them apart. Lucius, with his hair a total mess and his aristocratic dignity shattered, shoves Ginny's cauldron back at her, secretly slipping Tom Riddle's diary inside, and storms out into Diagon Alley.
In the movie, the Hogwarts caretaker, Argus Filch, is portrayed simply as a miserable, cruel old man who hates children. But the book uncovers a deeply tragic piece of wizarding identity that explains exactly why his heart is filled with so much bitter hatred. Filch is a squib, someone born to magical parents, but who possesses absolutely zero magical ability. Harry discovers this completely by accident. After tracking Mud into the castle after Quidditch practice, Filch drags him into his office to write up a punishment. While Filch leaves the room to investigate a noise, Harry notices a large, glossy purple envelope sitting on the desk. Written in silver ink, it reads, "Kwikspell, a correspondence course in beginner's magic for the warlocks of tomorrow." Harry opens it and reads the testimonials of older witches and wizards claiming the course helped them regain their lost magic. When Filch bursts back in and realizes Harry has seen the letters, his pale face turns a violent purple. He frantically shoves the parchment away, completely mortified that a student has discovered his deepest, most embarrassing secret.
The Halloween Deathday Party. This is the single most famous lost chapter of the second book, completely skipped by the filmmakers. On Halloween night, while the rest of the school is enjoying a warm, delicious feast in the Great Hall, Harry, Ron, and Hermione spend their evening in a freezing, damp dungeon. They were invited by nearly Headless Nick to celebrate his 500th death day, the anniversary of the day he was executed. The atmosphere down in the dungeon is beautifully eerie. The room is packed with hundreds of translucent ghosts from all over the country. The musical entertainment is a live orchestra playing musical saws, which sounds like an incredibly loud, agonizing wail. But the most shocking detail is the buffet table. Because ghosts cannot feel, smell, or taste things normally, the food has to be in an extreme state of decay for them to perceive it. The trio walks past large platters of rotten, maggot-infested meat, blackened fish, and moldy, stinking cheeses. It's a fascinating, darkly comedic look at ghost culture that movie fans never got to experience.
The subaquatic common room. While the film shows the classic polyjuice potion transformation, it skips the immense logistical danger Harry and Ron face to pull it off, as well as the unique geography of the Slytherin dungeon. In the book, before they can even walk down to the dungeons, they have to deal with the unconscious bodies of Crabbe and Goyle. They hide them inside a small broom closet down the hall and are forced to strip off the boys' oversized shoes and steal them, because the polyjuice potion transforms their bodies, but not their clothing. Once inside, the audiobook gives a breathtaking description of the Slytherin common room. It's not just a generic dark castle room. It's a long, low underground space, styled like an ancient dungeon, located directly underneath the Black Lake. The windows look straight out into the dark, murky depths of the water. As Harry and Ron sit on the carved chairs, the entire room glows with a faint, eerie green light, while giant squids and mysterious magical creatures swim past the glass, staring in at them.
The Chamber of Secrets was sealed once more. But as our archives prove, Harry's second year required navigating bizarre ghost parties, breaking up bookstore brawls, and wrestling aggressive garden pests that movie-only fans completely missed out on. Which of these deleted secrets do you wish had made it into the final film adaptation? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to unlock more restricted archives and hidden lore from the wizarding world, make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the Department of Mysteries. Until next time, keep your wands at the ready.